I'm Joanna from Britflicks and I'm on the set of Bonded by Blood 2 and I'm here to conduct some interviews with cast and crew, so come join me.
Well, I've been talking to the writer, Bernard O'Mahony, for quite a long time. He wrote the book Essex Boys, The New Generation. And I didn't want to make a movie with Essex Boys in the title because it's a bit cheap and there's been a couple of rubbish Essex Boys films and I thought, nah, let's not do that. And Terry Stone is an old friend of mine who produced the first Bonded by Blood and played Tony Tucker in it. And we were having lunch and I just had this little eureka moment of why don't I call it Bonded by Blood 2? Because it's kind of what happened in the Essex gangland 5 years after the Tucker Tate murders. So I said to him, how about that? And he said, you couldn't possibly afford to buy the rights, and he was right. But we did a deal and we put it all together. Greg sent me a message out of the blue saying, I've done this, he did this film called Dangerous Mind of a Hooligan, which was a nice little movie. No hooligans in it, but a nice little movie. And he's the easiest director I've ever worked with.
And he moves quickly, I have to admit.
He gets it, you know, when we're making these movies, there's a lot of fluidity that there has to be. And he really gets it, and he's terrific. No picture. You know what, I watched as much as I can. And EastEnders has been, look, it's been the biggest show on TV since I've been a functioning adult. And if those actors, they're great, they cast them really well. They get working on tight schedules. They understand this kind, you know, I love working with Martin Kemp, I love, you know, Billy Murray. All these guys, they get it, and they're the right faces for the kind of movies that I make.
And they move quickly.
Yeah.
They don't dilly-dally.
Oh, we don't fuck about.
Right, we'll just rehearse the move and then we'll shoot it. Watch this, here we go, rehearsing and action.
The character, I mean, basically, you know, he's an out-and-out feminist. You know, he likes helping others. You know, he's very kind, very generous. I mean, he's an all-round just nice guy. You know, if he saw a little old lady stand at the zebra crossing, he'd be able to cross the street.
He probably would. He probably
After he took her handbag and fucking stabbed her.
that also would be a key feature.
But no, I mean, you know, I think I just, you know, I think he's a little bit mad and he doesn't really give a fuck about anybody. So I think that's his sort of thing. And you know, he's got a warped sense of humour, which is a little bit like myself. So you know, he always carries and tortures people. So
everyone needs a skill.
Silence, please, everyone. And action.
Hello, Chris, and thank you for appearing with us, looking rather in character. Bruised and, you know, taking it well. It works.
Yeah, remarkably well, considering what's just happened to me,
How did you find working, obviously, with the cast?
Yeah, I mean, I'm friends with the director, Greg.
He's amazing.
Yes, of course. And we spoke this week. He told me a bit about what was going on, and he said he's got this character in mind for me. So, yeah, I came in today as a guest to do this little cameo for him. And it's great fun. It's great meeting the cast and crew. They're all fantastic people. Great seeing some of the execs, producers that have come down today to say hello. So yeah, it's a great set. I think it's the last day of filming today as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a privilege to be here and to be part of a great project, you know.
Do you know, funny enough, I just had a phone call from John Sothcott and said, Mark, I have a absolute brilliant little role that you will fall straight into, being you, and that's it.
And that was all it took.
That's all it took. Yeah, it was quite easy.
not even a twist your arm kind of, you know. Please, can you fit us in your schedule?
No, to be totally honest with you, John's actually what I would call the kingpin of London film, and you know, he's got very big prospects. He's sort of taken control of the whole lot. I mean, this game's passion. You're not going to be you're not going to be a millionaire out of this business unless you're one of the chosen few of the arts, you know. So if you're working class, then you just got to get the fuck on with it, haven't you? Enjoy it for what it is.
Again, please. Please repeat that again.
The working class, you just got to get the fuck on with it. You just got to do your thing and enjoy it. But it's quite true. It's quite true.
gave me the opportunity to do something different with the style, not going like Gangster's movie.
Yeah.
We are not doing that. We are not trying even to copy or trying to achieve the 90s style. We are very, very far away from that. We're doing very static shots, artistic shots, and it's been great. It's been
Glad to hear. I mean, I know you've been working intense hours. I have checked,
Yeah.
and it looks as though no one's had any sleep. But they're all smiling,
Yes.
which is interesting because usually I imagine cinematographers are tearing their hair out and they don't want to talk to anyone, and you're kind of. But you all seem really happy.
No.
really.
Yes, I'm very happy. I'm
really
always
normal.
happy. This is our passion, and you can tell all of us we are like a small family. We see each other more than we see our families. So it's difficult to work in an environment where everyone is shouting or they are sad or miserable. It's easier if you are happy. And achieving your passion, it's the greatest thing you can do in life. So we should be very thankful.
So Bonded by Blood 2 is obviously the sequel to Bonded by Blood's #1. It's based on a book by Bernard O'Mahony called Essex Boys, The Next Generation. The first film was based on obviously Bernard's book. He used to be the bouncer for Tony Tucker and Pat Tate, so it's a first-hand experience. Then the second book is based on another murder, a true life story about a murder of a young lad called Dean Boschel in I think it was Leon C allotments. So this was a murder that followed on after the Range Rover murders. It was about all the young drug dealers that basically filled that void. So there's a bit of context there, fits within the franchise of the Bonded by Blood series. It's been a crazy schedule, honestly. It's been so intense, just over 3 weeks. Like you say, 11 to 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. But to be honest, it's the team that have been working on it have just been incredible, like absolutely incredible bunch of people that, you know, that's how films are made. They are a collective body of work. So I've just been blessed really to be surrounded by such an incredible crew.
Hearing the words passion and creativity from everybody. You've got an ace DOP Ishmael Issa, who did the previous project with Jonathan. You know,
I mean,
We Still Feel the Old Way. He sings his praises about you also, and that the way you two work is very synchronous.
Me and Ishmael, we've hardly known each other that long, but we literally, it was like creative sparks just happened, and
it doesn't happen that easily.
The vision that I had for this, he just interpreted it and ran with it, and it's just been beautiful. Everything we've shot just looks amazing, and I think when people see this film, it's going to blow all the expectations away, and that's with the visual style and also with the performances. I think people are going to have certain expectations of this, but when they actually see it, the bar's going to be really high.